Hi.
Welcome to Unexpected Part 2.
I hit pause and then my phone was like, no, you didn't hit pause. And I don't have editing software, so... Okay. What is your spouse's most repeated sentence or phrase? Do you find this irritating? He often says, okay, and sorry. I think he's just pre-programmed to say them.
Or am I half Canadian?
Do I find it irritating? Yeah, I do. So do I have a catchphrase?
I don't think so. Unless sighing is considered a catchphrase.
Our cat sighs, not me.
Oh yes, you've never sighed, ever.
Never. I don't know where she got it from. What one item of clothing does your spouse wear that you just cannot stand? I like all your current clothes. You used to have that ugly, like, mauve shirt thing.
Mauve.
Yeah, I hated that.
I like your clothes.
What word best describes your spouse first thing in the morning? Clumsy.
Irritable.
I'm not irritable.
I used to get afraid having to wake you up for college.
That was college. Which of you eats the most junk food? Oh, that's a toss-up. I eat more fruits and vegetables, but I don't know if that means you eat more junk food or not. Do I just eat more food in general?
I feel like you eat more junk food. Technically. But if you think that's a horrible implication towards your living style, just remember I normally eat like 3 times more than you for meals.
Who is the better cook?
Definitely you.
Except for when it comes to TV dinners. He's like a wizard of TV dinners. I don't know.
Well, there's a right way and a wrong way.
Who would you say has the better in-laws?
I really like your mom. But I also like Keith and Jesse.
We'll leave it a draw. That way no one gets hurt.
Very good.
These questions are weird. How does your spouse like their steak cooked? You like medium to medium well, right?
Yeah.
I like mine not at all because I don't like steak.
Well, in the days when you did eat steak, you liked it well done. And then whenever we go to a restaurant, they would serve it to you rare and bleeding into your potatoes.
Yeah.
Because they're assholes.
Yeah. If today were the last day before the end of the world, how would you spend it? How would your spouse spend it? I would spend it laying around wishing I had more time. And you would watch movies.
While cuddling with you. Telling you it's okay. We're together.
How would you think I would spend it? What was I pretty accurate?
You'd probably spend it moping, but at the same time eating all the candy and drinking all the soda.
Yeah.
So there's that, no repercussions.
I always love this question. If your house caught on fire, what one thing would your spouse grab before leaving? You would probably grab the Nintendo Switch. Or a cat. Do cats count? Like, I feel like...
I was going to say, you'd grab a cat, and sorry Phobos, but apparently we can only take 2 of the cats.
No, I got 2 arms.
No, you can only take one thing.
No. Cats aren't things anyways.
Sure they are. We own them.
If your spouse could be any famous person, either living or dead, who would they choose to be? I would say that you would probably be Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Or Weird Al Yankovic, but you have no musical talent, so...
Yeah, playing an accordion seems hard, whereas I could probably, learn some lines and love my way through life.
I don't know. Would I be anybody?
I don't know. Maybe you'd be one of the actresses that would hang out with John Wayne. Preferably one of the ones that doesn't get hit by him. Teach him a lesson.
What is one item you like that your spouse would love to get rid of? I don't know if you'd get rid of anything of mine. You break a lot of my things. Is that your way of getting rid of them?
Nope.
So yeah, I don't think I own anything that you would get rid of.
Nah, nothing really screams, God, I hate that thing, get out of my house.
So do you think you have anything that I would get rid of?
I feel like, depending on the week, you'd probably want to throw one of my game systems out a window.
You do own too many. That I probably would have gone towards the Warhammer collection.
The books or the models?
Models.
Okay.
They take up space.
Look, they're in a garage now.
Yeah.
Back when they were taking up half of your kitchen shelves, I can completely understand.
What is one trait of yours that annoys your spouse the most? A trait of mine probably would be self-doubt.
Yes.
So what's your trait that I hate?
In general, being annoying, I think.
That's not a trait.
Or rambling about things that you really don't care about.
There you go.
Which falls into being annoying.
What would your spouse request as a last meal? Lasagna.
With a side of tacos.
What would my last meal be?
Chalupas.
You never talk about pizza.
Nah, that's just not a last meal thing.
Which room of the house would your spouse like to make over? One of his father's rooms that gets used for nothing but music.
I'm surprised it wouldn't be Eric's room. Wait, you're talking about me, aren't you?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yes. Game room.
Yes, he wants to make a game room.
Yeah, more than the other, 3 rooms I've already kind of converted into pseudo-game rooms. This would be the ultimate game room.
Now is where you say what room I would convert.
You want to turn Eric's bedroom into Japanland.
An arts and crafts room.
Oh, he doesn't need to tell me that anymore?
No, that's the other room. I have many plans.
All the rooms.
I think we'll skip the section on making love. How many pairs of shoes does your spouse own? You own 3.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
I own currently too many because I have not gotten rid of any.
I'm gonna guesstimate if we include sandals, 9?
3 pairs of sneakers, 2 pairs of flip-flops, 2 pairs of flats, high heels, and boots. Yes, 9.
All right.
Oh, snow boots.
Damn.
Snow boots.
10.
What color are your spouse's eyes? Blue.
Hazel.
Nut. What is the last movie you saw together? We just watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them yesterday.
Yeah.
It was an okay movie. What is your spouse's favorite clothing color? Going to assume red because your favorite color is red, but I don't know if you actually like wearing red.
I really enjoy it.
Oh, okay, red.
I'd replace all of my shirts with red if I could. Then people would question me.
A little.
Whereas, I don't know if it's actually a favorite color, but judging from your closet, black.
It's not my fault that most nerdy shirts come in black.
I just feel like an absolute crap person when you're like, why would you give me a black shirt when we're out walking today? It's like 90% of your shirts are black.
It's not my fault. What is your spouse's shoe size? 13 and a half.
13. For me.
No, it's not.
It's 13.
Then it's a 13 wide.
Yes, 13 wide. I don't think men's comes in halves.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
You've worn 13 and a halves before.
I've never been a half man. However, your shoe size, I'd guesstimate 9.5.
It depends on the shoe.
Yes.
I wear anywhere between an 8 and a 9.5.
Yeah.
'Cause whatever. Whom would you cast to play your spouse in a movie? Goodness. I don't know if there's any actors that look like you. I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I think Kevin Smith could pull it off.
Well, if we're just going with someone who doesn't look like you but has the same personality type as you, I would say young Tim Curry or Bruce Campbell.
I'm not sure if I should be offended or proud that I'm like Tim Curry.
I'd date young Tim Curry.
I need to be more evil, I think.
Or Mark Hamill. Young Mark Hamill. So who would you cast to play me? No one looks like me either.
I'm going to say, I don't actually know her name, but the woman who plays Janine in the Ghostbusters movies.
Oh, I don't know her name either. I'm Janine?
She could do it.
I guess I'm Macy Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a pet name for your spouse? I don't think I have a pet name for you.
Nope.
It's just hey you. However you call me Kitty.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
How often do you date since your marriage?
Did we date before our marriage?
It depends on your definition of date, because I often complain we don't go on dates. And he's like, of course we went on dates, but...
We see lots of movies together, and we have lots of meals together that are outside of the house.
But are they dates?
I feel like yes. By most people's standard definition of what is a date, yes. Are they fancy 5-star dates where we actually dress up? No.
How would you express your love for your spouse on Valentine's Day or on their birthday? I give cards and tiny presents.
I give hugs.
Yeah, he's a cheapskate. If someone told you that your spouse was an ex-convict, how would you react? I guess it depends on what the crime was.
Sounds kind of cool.
If it was murder, that might be one thing. But if it was anything else, be like, whatever. Don't do it again.
So I'd be cool with it. As long as she's not actively committing crimes. Or if she is, she's bringing in money.
Which one of you makes the final decision on important matters?
I feel like technically me, but at the same time...
I'm the one in charge of the finances.
Yes.
So.
I feel like I'm guided towards the correct decision. You just make me feel better by pretending I'm in charge.
How many kids do I want or you want? 0. What is the destination your spouse would most likely choose for a second honeymoon? Do we have the same one? Is it Japan? Or Hawaii?
Yeah. I would say Japan, probably.
If you planned your dream vacation, where would you go? Japan. Eat all the food. Buy all the anime merchandise. Do you believe two people can still be madly in love, even when they are gray and wrinkled?
Yeah.
Yes. I kind of like that one. Oh, wait. We'll end it on this one. Wait. What is your definition of "and they lived happily ever after"? I think we'll leave that as the last question. I would say understanding that you will fight and be angry, but in the end, you will be happy again and doing things you both enjoy.
And they were together always and spent more time happy with each other than sad.
Yes. I think that's a good definition for happily ever after. It's better than what Disney puts out.
Yeah, you kind of wonder how Belle and Beast are doing after like 10, 20 years. Is it still like super excited that they're together hanging out in a castle?
Well, she does have a library.
Library is nice.
I like libraries. Where's my library?
It's over there.
Okay. With these two parts that were unintentional, I think on top of it being our anniversary and my birthday weekend, there will be no Friday video. So, here is the lengthy 2 parts to this. And I'm sorry. Just like there probably won't be a Friday video next weekend, but that's a whole different thing. So, yes.
You can just make a war documentary of driving to Bismarck.
I'll talk about it next week. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We will try our best to.
See y'all later.
Bye.